What's going on, everybody? Happy 4th of July to everybody that's out there. This your guy, Mr. Rob G. Just coming in to allow you guys to share the 4th of July. This is something that I do often is I'll come up here to, there's a lookout spot that we have here. Let me try to remove this here. All right. So we have a lookout spot here. I'm going to change the camera angles a few times. I'll come in front of the camera here in a minute. But this is essentially what we see when we look over Bakersfield. I don't know how far out you guys can see, how clear the camera is at the moment. There is an ultra wide and then a normal angle. I'll be switching back and forth between the two, but it's just so awesome and amazing the type of display that we get here. So if you can tell or can't tell, we're overlooking the city of Bakersfield. This is to the left. You're looking north towards the southeast side. The further to the right that you're looking here is going into the main part of town. Even around this little bend, which you'll see better and better as the night falls here, and we're able to actually see the entire city popping off fireworks here. So something is pretty awesome, and I come in take a look at every single year. And so this is where I'm at. I said, you know what? I shared it the last year or two with everyone. Let's go ahead and make sure that we do the same here this year. And just so you know, I am right here, right behind the camera. Just want to make sure that the view is good for you guys here. And this is, once again, ultra wide view. I will be switching back and forth. I can see the chat pretty good here. Little Cam 51. Appreciate you showing on up. Operation Shutdown. Dead fish cheese spread as well. Says my dog is wigging out. Let me bring that up here. My dog is wigging out. Mine's was too. All the loud booms here. We have probably here in Bakersfield more of the quote unquote illegal fireworks. Uh, so you know there's going to be a lot of those big fireworks that blow up in the sky. You're not supposed to have those here, but everybody has them. And as you can see, the darker it gets, the more activity that you'll see. One year I came here, and literally everywhere you looked across the city, at every second of every moment, there was something going off. And it looks like it's more of the same here. If you can get an idea of where I'm at, let me try to pick this camera up. Oh, there it is. I'm going to have to do. All right, to get an idea of where I'm at here, this is an overlook place here. A lot of people come here every year in the city of Bakersfield. You see some people coming up the way right there, parking, and we're pretty much elevated over the city here. And this is more for you guys just to kind of hang out. I don't know what you're doing, where you're at, but this will give you at least something to do on the 4th of July. Maybe have better. Let me try to move this up here on top of the car. It might be a little better. As you can see, it's more of the industrial area as you're leaving Bakersfield going towards Mojave, Tehachapi. Going towards the right is more getting into the actual city center. Right where this hill crest over there, directly in the middle of the camera, on the other side of that hill, is more of the city. It's a lot of the city over there. But as you'll see here, there is a lot of activity here on the 4th of July each and every year. I do have an internet connection. Make sure we stay pretty strong here. And let me check and make sure that we are still live. All right, and I'll let you get the ambient sound, so I won't talk much. If anybody jumps in the chat, then I'll say something. I'll jump in. Otherwise, I'm just gonna kick back, let you guys enjoy the ambient sounds, and hang out for your 4th of July. Let me see what else I can do here. All right, let me try something here. All right, there we go. Should be a lot better. All right, so speaking to this, it's definitely darker than it seems out here, for sure. I don't know if the wind is affecting the microphone here, but it definitely is a chill spot. I mean, like I said, look at this. As you look around, but you will begin to see, as you can see now, fortunately it won't let me zoom, but this, what you're looking at here is probably, I say, the south side of Bakersfield, going into like mid Bakersfield, and then maybe some of the east you're catching over in the far right corner. However, you will begin to see as the night goes this ramp up, this activity of fireworks, and I wanted to share this with you guys in case you're somewhere where you can't pop off fireworks, or at least the illegal ones. We'll say that we got a lot of legal stuff here that we have people out there popping off, but if it's as active as previous years, you're going to see things popping off literally every second, depending on where you're looking at in the sky here. A lot of noise as well. So once again, I'm going to stop talking for a minute. I'll keep an eye on the chat and let you guys get some of these ambient sounds. You may hear some people drive by. This is a popular place to come for the 4th of July here in Bakersfield. Camera's doing really good. It shows brighter than it actually is out here. It's almost dusk here. As the sun goes fully down, you will be able to take in the full night sky. So I am going to let you guys hang out for a little bit, and I will be with you shortly. I'm keeping an eye on the chat as well. Happy 4th of July to everybody out there. I see Wes Decker. Thanks for coming in. These are fireworks, Bakersfield, California, overlooking the city. An amazing display of the entire city firing off fireworks at one time. Usually goes on for a couple of hours. We'll keep you guys in through the height of the activity. Once it starts winding down, or the internet shuts down, or battery shuts down, whichever happens first. And that's where we'll end it. But this is for you guys. So appreciate you guys always, and happy 4th of July. Also, guys, one thing, and let me see if I can switch the camera around for a second here. All right, you guys can see me. So one thing about this place is you can see fireworks probably going on behind me. I'm getting my lights all set up, but uh, you're gonna see ATVs fly through here with neon lights. Usually that's what they do every year. You'll see because we're on like a dirt bike trail. It's a huge area, and usually they'll have ATVs come through here, buggies, four wheelers with the neon lights, a lot of music playing. So we'll see if they do the same thing this year. It's a lot of people hanging out off camera that you can't see watching the show. So let me go ahead and get you guys back to the show. Okay, that's too wide. Get you back. All right. See all the jokes out there haven't lit up yet. That's a cigar. Oh, let me see. All right, let me see. You guys be able to see the light. All right, there we go. So live and direct right out here at the fireworks spot. We come here every fourth. Well, I come here every 4th of July, hang out. As you can see, you're looking at the city of Bakersfield out there. Um, it's pretty crazy. It's amazing. Every year I come here, I'm always blown away. This year is no different. So back to the show, guys. And I see you out there, Derek Galway. I ain't puffing yet. And yes, I come here and look for UFOs often. This is one of the spots where, if I was ever, let me say this, I've come here even prior to my UFO sighting. I would come here and I would look for UFO, just any, not on the 4th of July. Obviously, there's a lot of stuff in the sky, but I would come here long nights, just looking up at the sky, wouldn't see anything at all. And then I end up having a UFO sighting in the middle of the day, in the middle of a neighborhood, which is crazy. But it's getting more active, guys, as you can see. There are some weird things you will see in the sky here on the 4th of July. You're just never sure what they are. Uh, and I can point to something right over here, which could be a drone, likely filming the fireworks. I don't know if you guys will be able to see it. But you see, let me see, where's the camera? Okay, right here, that little light in the sky, that could be a drone. It's just hovering, just hanging out. But you'll get a lot of that on the 4th of July out here. And if something pops up, let me know. It didn't disappear. I still see it up there. It's just, I don't know if I can point it out on this camera. It's cruising. You can barely see it, but it's not lit up for sure. It's moving to the right across the sky. I'll say it's probably right around here now where that firework exploded. And it's likely just a drone getting a good sky view of the fireworks. Let's say on the 4th, you never can tell. And just to put this into perspective, in this frame alone, just in this shot, you are probably seeing a distance of 30 miles, 20, 30 miles, something close to that. Yeah, I'd say at least 20 miles across this shot, maybe more, probably more. Thousands and thousands of homes shooting off fireworks all at once. And far off in the distance, you can't see right now, but you'll see the grapevine, the mountains that divide, separate Bakersfield essentially from Los Angeles. It's off in the distance. We're looking south, obviously. The sun over to the right is the west. The left of the screen is east. And behind me is the north. How far to the ocean? I'd say probably, if just as the crow flies, I'd say probably 80 miles to the right of the screen to the west. Say probably about 80 miles if you just went in a straight line. You'd run right into the ocean. You can hear some of the ATVs and dirt bikes in the area. Usually they'll pass right through here. Try to catch some on camera if they do. There's a neighborhood behind me as well. That's where you hear a lot of that popping at currently. But this always amazes me every year. Just the amount of individual people out there shooting off fireworks. And for them, it's their own personal firework experience. But when you take it back like this and you're enjoying everyone's firework experience at once, it is simply amazing. A lot of people have had the same view coming in on airplanes landing. If you catch it at the right time, you'll get a view like this. But otherwise, you're just not getting this. I know this is probably running into Dave Scott time, so totally understand you guys have to dip out and go check out Dave Scott. I'll still be running this here live. You can tell Dave maybe he can pick it up on his feed. He can put it up during the show if he wants. It's all good. But I had to come out here and make sure you guys got to experience what I get to experience every 4th of July. It's awesome. Thank you for coming. And thank you for staying as well. Anytime, 6. As long as I'm here, I'll be up here every 4th of July. Well, I think we did this last 4th of July, but the footage wasn't as good as this time. So I'm really happy with this one. Hopefully they give a good show. Usually it gets really intense out there, so we'll see. Someone said a lot of money, and that's true. It's a lot of money blowing up in the sky right out there. Happy 4th of July to all the Americans out there, and the ones who aren't Americans as well. If you celebrate 4th of July, period, if it's just a cool event for you to watch, happy 4th of July to you too. This is obviously Independence Day for America. Take care, Brianne. Holy crap. There's a fire, guys, over there. Looks like someone started a fire. Breaking news. Let me go ahead and spin the camera around. We have a fire. We have a fire over there because obviously someone was over there shooting fireworks in the area where you probably shouldn't be doing it. And it seems like they're running away from the fire at this time. So we'll see hopefully that doesn't, so that's in an area, it's all connected, but I'd say that fire from me is probably a mile or so away. And if they don't get on top of that and it starts to move this way, you guys will be the first to know. But you can't have a great time without something like this. So I'm sure the fire department will be here in a moment, and I'll move the camera back around when that happens. Back to the wow, Pancho Zork, that is insane. That is pretty ridiculous that they would do that over there. This may be the last year they let us come up here and watch the fireworks, huh? You may be getting the best look at the last time they let us up here. I'll pan around so you guys get a good view. This is going south, southeast. Not really much over there. That part of the city that's leaving Bakersfield going like to Mojave. So there's not a lot of homes over there. But going back this way, it's like the say southeast Bakersfield, maybe going into mid Bakersfield. West Bakersfield is way over there around the hill. You can't really see it. So you're only seeing a portion of the city, right? I always imagine if you could see the full city, what that would look like. And yeah, the fires over there seems like a lot of people are leaving, of course. Doesn't seem to be getting worse though. Thank God for that. Yeah, fire was likely by accident, Pancho Zork. But the area that we're in, right, it's a bike trail sort of place. It's probably, man, I'd say probably, see, about 2, 4, 6, about 6 square miles, probably 4 to 6 square miles of area of hills and a lot of dead grass. And so they're on one of the edges over there where the fire is. And yeah, it was likely by accident, but this is never the place you would want to shoot fireworks off. So for them to do that is pretty ridiculous. This is simply a viewing spot, and that's it. So it's just irresponsible. And I just had corn on the cob for dinner, Derek Galloway. Mexican corn with the mayonnaise, I think, is what you're talking about. The mayonnaise, tahini on the corn. I had 2 of those actually right before I came out here. So shout out to Derek Galloway. With some cilantro on there too. Yeah. At least it appears some people over there trying to put that fire out. Thank God for that. And Pancho Zork, my corn was crispy. I know you understand what that means. It was super crispy and was so delicious. All right, fire is out, which is awesome. It does not look like the fire department had to come out. Way to go, citizens. If you had a if you had a calculator, you added up every explosion that you see out there. I wonder what that total would be by the end of the night. If you consider everything you see blowing up in this frame, if every explosion added to a balance, it would be amazing to know what that final number is. How was the audio, guys? Are you guys getting really good explosions? Can you hear the fireworks? Like another small fire. Another small fire. I'm gonna turn the camera for a second here, guys, before I set it back down here. That's right next to a highway. If you can see that fire back there, it's like it's on both sides of the road. That one's a little closer to where I'm at. It's probably about half a mile, probably. Once again, as we get back to the main show. These fireworks have been going since before I started the video here, the video feed. We've been here about an hour, and it's still going just about as strong as it was when it started. And just imagine the number of fireworks that have exploded as we've been sitting here. Thousands and thousands for sure. Keep an eye on that fire. It's getting a little worse. If it makes its way up towards where I'm at, we'll have to move, obviously. Hopefully it doesn't. I count on the fire department will be there for that one for sure, because it's right next to the highway. But it is glowing hot. welcome, Mike Jones. Welcome to the show with Mike Jones. This is 4th of July live from California, Bakersfield to be exact, overlooking the city of Bakersfield, where we're catching thousands of individuals lighting off fireworks as far as the eye can see, far and wide, thousands of. Okay, we got feedback too. All right, here come one of those ATVs I told you guys about. All right, as you guys can see, fire is getting pretty worse back here. You guys can see that here. Right over there, right over there, there's a fire going on. It's gotten bigger. It is by the side of the road, so I think ambulance should be here for that. You can't go nowhere and pop off fireworks, right? Without something like this going on. Obviously, there's other stuff happening back here too, other activities. So, just want to let you guys get an update on that. Happy 4th of July, Kitty Catty Whack from Bakersfield, California, where it is getting, you just get that feeling, right? Like you can sit in the neighborhood and watch the fireworks display, with your neighbors, and that's always cool. But this experience here, and if you can feel it just by watching this, imagine just being here live. What that feels like. It's simply amazing. It is simply amazing. As long as I'm here in this city, I will be here every year for this. First year with the fire, though, I'll tell you that. Every year I've been here, has been no fires, and we've had two since I've been here. So not off to a good start this year, but still beautiful. I want to share this with my viewers. Make sure you guys, if you haven't, if you're somewhere where you can't pop off fireworks, I know there are places like that, or they're safe and sane fireworks, right? Make sure you guys get to see some of the more ones that they probably don't let you pop off. All right, hearing sirens, that's a good thing. Maybe we can get a UFO sighting out here, right? Why not? Wouldn't they come home? Wouldn't they come by and watch the fireworks displays? I would think they would. I'm keeping my eye out, right? You guys might not catch it on this camera, but I'm looking around. I do see like a lot of planes, helicopters who are up there for the display, but I'm looking for something anomalous. Still haven't caught anything here at this spot. I've been here many, many nights. Maybe tonight. Keeping my eye out. We'll see. you guys a little bit of action here. Let's see what's happening back here. If you can tell. See maybe 3 trucks over there. 3 trucks. Looks like they have a handle on it. No puffs yet, Derek Galloway. Although I may just oblige you as we get ready to wrap things up here shortly. Looks like it is sort of dying down a little bit, but we're gonna keep this going as long as we can. It's been a pretty good stream, and I am satisfied with it. We're gonna let it run for a little bit longer here, and just enjoy it. Once again, this is for you guys. This is just a way for me to share gratitude with my audience and the viewer base here at Social Dig. Just let you guys know I appreciate you, and just enjoy. Checking that back in with you guys. We're here on the 4th of July. Happy 4th of July to everyone out there. You're watching live Bakersfield, California. Overlooking the city where you, as you can see, still at this hour, so many fireworks going off. I mean, there are some, if you're watching this on a television, then I'm sure you're taking in how far out this goes. We're talking about from the edge of the lights here, going back as far as you can see. We're talking about that runs right up on the grapevine or right before the grapevine. So you are literally looking out 20 miles easy. Where the lights end is where the mountains begin. And they take you over to Los Angeles. You cross through the grapevine. And yes, probably about from this spot here to the edge of those lights, about 20 miles, I'd say. And then going across the screen from side to side, you're looking at about 20 miles as well, roughly. So huge area is in this frame. And as you can see, everywhere you look, there's something popping on. So we'll watch this for a little bit longer. I want to welcome everyone who came in late. I think I saw Christine in there. Hey, Christine, thanks for showing up. Um, share this beautiful site with someone. And maybe next 4th of July, you can find a vantage point in your city where you can share your 4th of July with us. That'd be awesome. So enjoy the view, and I'll talk to you guys in a minute. All right, guys. Glad you guys could come by and hang out while we watch these fireworks. I wanted to make sure that I shared what I think is a really awesome experience, something that I go and do every single year and will continue to do. I know Christine asked, was there any ETs out here? Yeah, no, she wonders if the ETs are watching these fireworks. I said that earlier. You always have to wonder. I know it's something that probably intrigues them. Like, what are these humans shooting off all these rockets for? I'm sure they have to ask, is it something they enjoy seeing? Is it something they look forward to, every 4th of July? Like, oh, here we go. I wonder about that. And on New Year's Eve as well, you got to wonder if they look at us and say, hey, these humans are crazy. What are they doing? Imagine if we went to a planet, just happened to show up on their national holiday, and we're watching from the sky as they do some crazy ritual down on the ground. That's pretty bananas. But I do come here not just on the 4th of July. There's a lot of open space, open sky, and I find myself here sometimes just to come think. And then while I'm here, and it could be day or night, I like coming in the daytime. It's nice and bright. You can see the mountains rim the city essentially. And I'm always out here looking for stuff because you never know. And I'm here at night as well. So I'll probably, after the show here, sit here, enjoy some more of these fireworks for a few minutes before I pack it up, take it home. And I might be in the chat with you guys later tonight. I don't know. Probably not, though, as we get ready for tomorrow's show with Tom King. So make sure you guys are at Spaced Out Radio for that. What just so happens, we'll be talking sky watching. Same thing we're doing right now, essentially, is sky watching for the 4th of July. We'll end up talking sky watching with the man who has captured a lot of crazy stuff in the sky. Like, I wish he was, well, I'm going to assume that you'd have the same possibilities in Arizona as you would here. We're not too far from where Tom King is, but the skies here are always open. And if you had something installed on your roof, it's just, you got to wonder what you might catch. Tom King is going to show you guys that because he's caught a lot of crazy, weird stuff. And that should be exciting. So, with that being said, I definitely appreciate you guys coming out, hanging out with me for the 4th of July. As we watch the sun set, we watch the fireworks explode. We watched a couple fires happen, which thankfully got put out. And now we are about to wrap it all up. So once again, I do thank everybody who's come by tonight. Make sure you share this. This is a good video throughout the year, right? Nice relaxation sort of situation where you might be able to sit back, have your herbals of your choice or your hot or warm tea as you sit back and listen to the awesomeness of probably 45,000, 100,000, I don't know, fireworks exploding in the sky tonight, which again costs X amount of dollars. We won't even go there. But with that being said, guys, it was been awesome. I am going to get ready to shut this thing down, play this outro, and you guys have a great rest of your night. Hey, actually, let's see, Alien and Trees. This, I'll give you guys, well, no, we'll do this later. Have a great rest of your night, guys. Take care.
Welcome to the Social Shop, courtesy of the Social Dig. I am Mr. Rob G, and we are bringing you exclusive gear, and tonight's no different. We have Humanity t-shirts, the positive progression of humanity. Yes, you can go out into the world and proudly show everyone what humanity means to you. $32.99. And remember, if you're a social soldier, you get an additional 20% off the price. That's right. Being a social soldier gets you an additional 20% off. And keep in mind, depending where you are in the world, shipping fees and taxes will be applied. Bringing you exclusive gear right here at the Social Shop on the Social Dig.